I'm Nick Dorman. Coming up in the Hawkeye Sports Report, we'll have all the highlights from Iowa's win over Maryland.
March Madness spreads into April. Welcome to an express edition of the Hawkeye Sports Report. I'm Matt Nelson. Let's get right to it. The Iowa men's basketball team in New York for the semifinals of the NIT tournament against Maryland. Nick Dorman has a complete report from the Big Apple.
After falling behind 4-0 to start the game, Iowa finally got it together, going on an 18-4 run to go up by double digits with about 13 minutes left in the first half. A big reason for the quick start, Iowa's hot hand this whole postseason, Devin Marble. He knocked down his first 4 shots of the game.
So after the exchange of baskets, it's 15-8. Marble for 3. Good! He might be the best shooter in college basketball the last 2-3 weeks.
NBA three-point shot there for Devin Marble.
Offense clicking early, as was the defense. Iowa's in-your-face defense caused problems for the Terrapins early, forcing 10 first-half turnovers. Iowa scored 18 points off those turnovers in the first half and going to the locker room up 5 at halftime. In the second half, you knew Maryland wasn't going to go away without a fight. They would cut Iowa's lead to 4 on a couple different occasions, but Iowa would always seem to have an answer. It was shots like these from Gabe Olashaney, Anthony Clemens, and Zach McCabe that really helped the Hawks hold off the feisty Terrapins. Senior Eric May also hit a huge shot late that sealed the deal for the Hawks.
8 seconds to shoot. 1 minute to play in the game. Eric, a step back. Good! A 3 by Eric May! 59 seconds to go. Iowa back up 9. Is there anything this senior cannot do?
Devin Marble leads the way for Iowa with 21 points on the night. May chipped in 12, White 10, Woodbury 9, and McCabe 7. An absolute team victory. Iowa wins 71-60, advancing to the NIT championship against Baylor.
It's the greatest feeling as a coach to see your teammates truly, see your players truly love their teammates. That's what it's all about. You just keep trying to get better, and you keep believing in each other, and that's what we've done. And that's, I think, the greatest challenge for my staff and I is to make sure that our guys think that way.
Our sights are, our eyes are on the prize Thursday night, and this was a huge step for us because we did it as a team, and that was the best part about it. Was that it was 15 guys coming together and getting that win.
Our defensive intensity was picked up a lot over throughout the game, and we made it tough on them to score. And once we got our defense back, they couldn't really do too much, and we made them score over the top of us. They got a few second chance points and that kind of stuff, but we made it tough on them, and that's how we got the win.
There's 6 teams left playing right now, 4 in the Final Four in Atlanta, 2 here in Madison Square Garden, and and when it comes down to it, there's going to be 2 that won their last game of the season. We want to be one of those, and I've said that since Selection Sunday, and just looking forward to Thursday.
By any means necessary. That's point blank period. It's the last game of the season, regardless of win or lose. So you got to put it all on the line if you want to win a championship. And Baylor's a really good team, very athletic, got a great point guard leading them. So we got to be locked in.
Oh, it would be tremendous for these kids and for our program to have opportunities to continue to play on national television, to win a national championship against really good teams. I've said from the beginning, the field this year in the NIT was spectacular, and I'm just so happy with the character that we have in this program right now.
The championship game will take place Thursday night right here in Madison Square Garden at 8 p.m. Central Time. Be sure to check HawkeyeSports.com for complete coverage of that game with Baylor. In Madison Square Garden, this is Nick Dorman for HawkeyeSports.com.
Thanks, Nick. The Hawkeyes take on Baylor Thursday at 8 p.m. on ESPN. Elsewhere, it's spring, and that means spring football. Wednesday, new assistant coaches Jim Reed and Bobby Kennedy met with the media.
Obviously there's a standard at Iowa. Coach Ferentz has had a tremendous career and record here in this program. Going back with Coach Fry. To me, when I walked in this place, I understand that it's a football place. And I think any time that you go 4-8 and you don't go to a bowl game, I think there is some embarrassment. They might not say it, but their actions in terms of doing extra things, working. They want this thing to turn around.
I am totally focused on today's practice. There's two items of technique that can really help us, that I'm really fired up to teach, and I'm fired up to get in the meeting and talk to them about it. And the other thing that I'm fired up about is they'll know and understand what I'm talking about. So that when you take care of all the details, then now giving up the big plays and I believe that we lost 2 games on the last play of the game, last year, then those things will take care of themselves.
And a big night Sunday in Houston for an Iowa alum. Former Hawkeye football and baseball star Bo Porter made his managerial debut for the Houston Astros. An 8-2 win for Porter and his team. Jerry Palmer was there with his camera.
Happy Easter to you, Skip.
Happy Easter to you, too.
You son of a gun. Both of us graduated from the University of Iowa, and they're here covering it here today.
Yes,
and,
go Astros, go Hawks.
You bet. And my son said we've already been on the Hawkeye website, so we're going to stick together all year, aren't we?
Yes, we are. There'll be a lot of Hawks here today cheering us on, too.
I understand you got a lot of friends, and everybody's coming to see you in your debut as a skipper.
Yes, sir.
Boy, when you think back, as you were a star at Iowa, both in football and baseball, played minor league ball, got a cup of coffee in the big leagues, but somewhere along the line, you kind of knew that managing was what you wanted to do.
It was definitely something that I thought about. I always played the game in its entirety, thinking about all aspects. I never just worried about just my position. And I was very blessed and very fortunate to play for some great managers and some great coaches as far as football go. And, they kind of set me down, midway. And it's just like, listen, when you're done with this, you have an opportunity to stay in this game. So it's something that I started thinking long and hard about. And in 2005, decided to go the coaching route, and extremely blessed and honored to be the manager of the Houston Astros today.
And this bow is for you. Wish him well in his debut tonight.
No one can come to my house because it's full. So you would have to find a nearby hotel someplace. No, we will have I'll have a lot of family and friends here. A lot of my college teammates, they've come into town. Several of them surprised me. Some of them, came in, yesterday. Some more will come in today. It's always you always feel honored when you have, special people that are part of your life, that've been a part of your life for a long time, and they get an opportunity to come out and support. It always makes you feel good inside when you get that kind of support. But my wife will be here, my mom and dad will be here, my son will be here, my grandmother, my aunts and my uncles from New Jersey, my aunts and uncles from Dallas. My wife has a lot of family, that lives here because she's born and raised here. The number of people that we will have here, I pretty much cannot even tell you because I'll let my wife handle it. I pretty much just put it out of my hair and just said, I don't want to deal with it. You make sure everybody get to the game and have a good time.
You want to get to the bag, read the flight of the ball, and then let the flight of the ball tell you what to do.
It was emotional for me a little bit. I'm so proud of them. I mean, to be one of the 32 teams or 30 teams, the first or the youngest African-American coach ever. A game that I love in baseball to watch, and then to see all my family, all the friends, his family as well. So this is special, extra special for me to be able to witness.
The manager in Major League Baseball is unbelievable. It's a great feeling, happy for him. It just seemed like yesterday I met him with an 18-year-old kid out of Newark, New Jersey, weighing 155 pounds, and now he's here, part of the big show. It's awesome. It's a good feeling.
It's fantastic. We had a good time to get the families together last night and celebrate this momentous occasion and Stacy's 40th birthday, and it's good to have our kids and his child and all of us here. It's like a big family reunion, so it's fun. We're excited.
It's always good when your friends and your family, they come out and they share, moments like this and they support you. So I was just, very happy to have a lot of my friends and family here tonight to share in this occasion. And it feels good, but at the same time, like I said earlier today, this is one of 162. And on Tuesday, we're going to tee it up again, and we're going to come with the same energy.
Busy times on campus for the Iowa baseball and softball teams. The baseball team hosted Indiana for 3 straight over the weekend, and that unfortunately resulted in 3 straight losses to the ranked Hoosiers. Iowa bounced back with a 10-6 win Tuesday over Western Illinois. The Hawkeyes are home Friday through Sunday against Nebraska. And on the softball diamond, Iowa hosted a weekend set with Wisconsin, taking 1 of 3 from a tough Badger squad. That win came on a dramatic walk-off home run. Iowa also played Wednesday in a matinee in Des Moines against Drake. This weekend is another home weekend for the softball team. Nebraska also in town for softball Friday through Sunday. Men's gymnastics defeated Illinois Chicago Saturday on senior night by a score of 428.3 to 400.3. The Hawks now get ready for the Big Ten Championships in Minneapolis Friday and Saturday. Women's gymnastics is set for a big weekend on the road in Norman, Oklahoma. Iowa is part of a 6-team field in the NCAA Regionals.
Penn State, Washington, Iowa, and then Southern Utah.
We're very excited about any regional. To qualify on to the first round of the national tournament is a huge deal, no matter where you get to go. So it's just an honor to be selected anyway. Going to the Oklahoma regional, looking at all of the different teams and all of the different places, for us, I think is probably the best option. It gives us a good shot. There's a lot of the teams there that we're evenly matched with. So, you know, if we're on our game, I think there's a good shot we could go. But it just all depends on which team for us shows up. So we've got 10-12 days to get that much better, and we're really excited. Couldn't be a better place for us.
These are going to be the best teams in the nation. It is an NCAA competition, championship time, and we're very excited to be able to advance, but we're going to have to up our gymnastics.
Having already done this last year, I know what it's like to go into a regionals. It's very similar to Big Tens, loud, multiple teams, and this is the time to focus in and concentrate on our team, and I'm just ready to go in there, be confident, and stick with my team no matter what.
I'm pretty excited. It looks like a really good region. Some tough competition, but nothing that we can't handle. It seems like a pretty fair and evenly distributed region that we definitely have a shot and, you know, put up our best routines and anything can happen.
Women's tennis is at home this weekend against Indiana Friday and Purdue on Sunday. Many other sports are in action on the road this weekend. As always, visit HawkeyeSports.com for complete schedules, scores, and highlights. I'm Matt Nelson, and thanks for watching this Express edition of the Hawkeye Sports Report.